School is supposed to be a safe place for kids, and as parents, we trust that everything will be okay. So what's being done by schools to make sure the teachers aren't crossing the line? ABC 15's Mary Ellen Resendez is live at the newsroom on this. And Mary Ellen, in the age of social media, how difficult is all of this?
It's very difficult. In fact, right now they're in kind of a learning stage. Social media has really blurred the lines for school administrators. It can be acceptable to communicate with kids this way, although in this particular case with Giannopoulos, talking about sex with a student is no gray area.
Social media and phones and cell phones have really changed the way this looks.
In an age where technology is at just about every kid's fingertips, and at a time when that's how they communicate with one another, having a teacher text or Facebook a student isn't unusual.
We do allow students and teachers to, have a relationship that is natural and normal, but teachers are very guarded in that regard.
To help teachers distinguish what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, Kyrene School District takes their team through extensive training. But because each student is different, some may need a hug here and there.
I would never want a child to feel like you didn't care about them. And so for some children, especially very young children, they might hug you out of just natural response. They are loving people, and so that is certainly not prohibited.
But teachers are trained to be cautious.
Very guarded in where you place your hand on a child. It would be, in the center of a back, or, giving kids high fives. I see that a lot.
They're also trained to watch for red flags. A student acting out or being very sexual could be signs of sexual abuse. And in the case of Centennial Middle School teacher James Giannopoulos, it was a fellow teacher who felt that he was just a bit too close to the student.
If something doesn't feel right, it would always be advised that you share that with someone else.
So in this particular case, the training that these teachers did get at Centennial Middle School actually alerted authorities to Giannopoulos, the fellow teacher. Now, we do want to mention that the school's principal did speak with all of the students today about Giannopoulos' arrest. He's a longtime teacher there and very well liked. In fact, he's been the sixth grade science teacher since the early 1990s. So this is really affecting kids. They're also going to make counselors available to them. Steve?
Yeah, it really takes everybody watching for this kind of behavior, though. Thanks so much, Mary Ellen.